All right, here are some project questions. I've changed the numbers, so just use this as kind of a guide of what kind of process you would go through to solve the problems on the project. It says the figure shows a path LPM through a garden. Okay, so this is the path from L to P to M. What is the measure of angle QLP? Okay, where is QLP? So again, wherever your middle letter in your name is, that's where your angle is located. QLP. We're talking about this angle right here. I'm going to go ahead and call it my X. How could I find the value of that angle? Well, notice that QLP is located inside of a triangle, and we know two of the three angles there. We know by the triangle sum theorem that the three angles in a triangle are supposed to add to be 180. So I know whatever my angle is, plus 62, plus 62, the other two angles, together that should equal 180. So I total the two angles I know. 62 and 62 is 124. That's how many degrees I have so far. Then I subtract from 180 to find out how many degrees are left for my missing angle. And I get 56 degrees. So in this example, angle QLP would be 56 degrees. Okay, I'm going to save that number because as we move on, we're going to have to find other angles and I may need it. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead here and fill in what I found in the previous question. Now, what is the measure of angle LPM? So again, my angle is wherever my middle letter is located. LPM is this angle right here. How am I going to find the measure of that angle? Well, we have a couple of things happening here. Notice that these lines are marked as parallel. So going back a few lessons, when you have parallel lines and they are cut by a transversal, we had some properties that happened. Okay, one of them was alternate interior angles are congruent. This 62-degree angle and this angle at L are alternate interiors, and our property said that if we have parallel lines and this transversal coming through, this angle being 62 means this angle also has to be 62 because again they are alternate interior angles. Now I'm all set up to solve my problem. Okay, notice again I have a situation where I have a triangle, even though I just drew it very badly, and I have two of the three angles. Again, I know their total should be 180, so I know X, my missing angle I'm looking for, plus that 62-degree angle, plus the 25-degree angle, all together should be 180 because they're the three angles in a triangle. Okay, so from here I'm going to total the two angles I have so far, add the 62 and the 25, which gives me 87. And then I subtract from 180 to find out how many degrees are left for that third angle. We have 180 minus 87 gives us 93 degrees. Okay, so my missing angle here was 93 degrees. Angle LPM was 93 in this example. Okay, I'm going to continue on. Again, so far I found this was 56, this was 62, and this one was 93, just in case I need that information. Finally, I'm asked what is the measure of angle PMN? So again, to find its location, it's the middle letter in the name, so it's located here, PMN. This is the angle that I'm looking for this time. All right, as we go forward from here, we look at all the information we have in front of us. Now, we have a situation where once again we have a triangle. Well, the problem so far with this triangle is we only know one of the angles. We need to at least know two of them to find that last angle that we're looking for. But again, we have parallel lines here and here. Okay, so this line LM is parallel to this line PN, and the line MP could be considered is a transversal. Once again, we have alternate interior angles. The angle here and the angle here are alternate interior, and since the lines are parallel, that makes those two lines congruent, or excuse me, angles congruent. Now I have 2 out of the 3 angles. I have a 25, a 78, and I can use it to find my missing angle x. So I know that x plus the 25 and plus the 78 altogether should be 180, because once again they're the 3 angles that make up a triangle. I total the 2 that I have. 25 and 78 is 103. And then I subtract from 180 to find out, well, how many degrees are left for my final missing angle. And when I do, I get 77 degrees is my missing angle.